What's good, everyone? It's the one and only NY Phenom. If you guys enjoy NFL, NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like. And if you're new, go subscribe to the channel while you at it. Now, let's get into this video. Listen, Eagles and Hawks, man. Let's speak about my team when it comes to the Seahawks. We coming off a tough loss on Monday night, but the regular season's over with. We left the regular season, in the past, because it is the past. And now we in Philly. Listen, I'm surprised about how many people are actually going with the Eagles to win this game. Listen, I'm admired by the Eagles. I really am. They always, with the injuries that they deal with, injuries on both sides of the field, losing offensive linemen, losing linebackers, they just been dealing with everything. Especially Carson Wentz. I mean, to lose your top receivers like Deshaun Jackson early in the year, lose Alshon Jeffrey, your number one slot option has been in and out the lineup. I mean, it's just been pretty much the Carson Wentz show with practice squad players. It's been Carson Wentz, Zach Ertz, Dallas Goedert, and practice squad players. But Carson Wentz is still finding a way how to get things done. And you gotta be admired by it. You gotta be admired by Doug Peterson. Jim Schwartz has his defense playing hard and aggressive, and you gotta love it. But my thing is, at the end of the day, they're gonna have to match up with Russell Wilson. A determined Russell Wilson. A determined Seahawks team who's upset that they're not the NFC West champs and not hosting a game in Seattle. Listen, the underdog story is cool and it's good, but at the end of the day, we're just a better team. Now, we're banged up ourselves. I would love to have Chris Carson and Rashad Penny and, Dwayne Brown's possibly is most likely going to miss this game. We lost Michael Kendricks. I think that could play a big part. But at the end of the day, I think Russell Wilson's going to lay the SmackDown on this Eagles team. I think Marshawn Lynch is going to get a bigger role. I gotta be real, this Eagles defense has been playing well recently. However, things are just gonna break down loose. And who else you want on your team at the quarterback position not named Russell Wilson? I mean, Russell Wilson, in my opinion, is the best quarterback in the league. My thing is, this secondary, like I said, this secondary has stepped up recently. They've been playing well. But I think Russell Wilson's gonna have a good game, and most importantly, I think the defense of our team is just gonna dominate this game. Similar to the earlier matchup we played versus Philadelphia in Philadelphia. I think a lot of people are going with Philly just because the game is in Philly. But at the end of the day, we already won in Philly, and we played without Clowney. We play without some other stars. So having Clowney back, having him healthy, knowing more of our personnel, Quantre Diggs, hopefully he's back for this game. Quantre Diggs could be huge for this game. But honestly, I don't expect the Eagles to come out and throw the ball that much. When your number one option receiver is J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, it's telling you that they're going to try to pound the ball a lot with a Boston Scott. I think Jordan Howard is coming back. That kind of worries me a bit. Because I'm gonna be real. Jordan Howard, he's an underrated back in my opinion. I think he honestly is a top 10 just pure runner. I mean, he can really run the ball in the backfield. You got Miles Sanders. You got some good running backs. But at the end of the day, we're going to focus on that. KJ Wright, Bobby Wagner. They're going to come in, stack the box, and they're going to force Carson Wentz to make some plays. Now, if Carson Wentz come out and he has one hell of a game and he's, tearing up our secondary, tearing up Shaquille Griffin and Trey Flowers and McDonald and Diggs, if he's playing, I mean, we'll see how that plays out. But overall, I'm going to give my Seahawks to win the game in a similar fashion that we did last time. It's going to be an ugly game. It might be pretty close at halftime. It's going to be low scoring. But at the end of the day, Russell Wilson's going to start to make some plays. Tyler Lockett's going to get busy. DK Metcalf is going to get one loose down the field. David Moore, Hopefully Malik turns back for this game, and so as Luke Wilson. I think Jacob Hollister might reach the end zone. And I think we're just going to score some points, and then we're going to pound the ball with Marshawn Lynch to close the game out. So my final prediction in that game is 27-17. I think it's going to be low scoring for a bit, but like I said, I think the Seahawks are going to put some points up on the board to end the game. But that's my thoughts. The Seahawks and the Saints winning. Listen, as much as I am as a Seahawks fan, the Eagles, they have a lot of heart and a lot of determination. We've seen them in the past. We've seen the Eagles come out and win some big playoff games. I mean, 2 years ago, they made a Super Bowl run with their backup QB. First time Carson Wentz playing in a playoff game. We'll see how it plays out, but I think it's going to be a rough one for him. I think Clowney, not having Brandon Brooks right there at the right guard could open it up for Jarran Reed to have a huge game, especially pass rushing wise. I think it's going to be a huge one, man. I think it's going to be a huge game, and I think my Hawks are going to prevail. They're going to get the W, and that's that. But that's it. That's all. That's my NFC predictions. If you guys have any different opinions, I'd love to hear it. But that's just mine. That's it. That's all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm the phenomenal one, and I'm out. Deuces.